All right, here we go. Part two of Southern Rap Odds and Ends. We're going to start off with the debut album by Ludacris, back for the first time. This came out on Def Jam South in 2000. I'm not the biggest Ludacris guy. I've always thought of him as an extremely talented rapper who just didn't really make great albums for the most part. Someone disagree with me, but I do think this album here was his highlight early in his career. First single was What's Your Fantasy, followed up by Southern Hospitality, which is actually a pretty good single. I also like Get Off Me with Pastor Troy, Stick 'Em Up with UGK. Good album overall. And I believe his third album was Chicken and Beer. This album came out 2003, also on Def Jam. So there was one, I think it was called Word of Mouth, between these two, but I never picked that one up. I like Splash Waterfalls, Screwed Up, Hip Hop Quotables. Not bad. I actually like this one more than most of the Ludacris albums I heard. This is I-20, self-explanatory. So I-20 was part of Ludacris's crew and his label. What was it called? Disturbing the Peace, I think. And my favorite songs on here were The Realist and So Decatur. I-20 seemed to have kind of came and went. I'm not sure if he still does guest spots on Ludacris albums. I'm not too sure, but this was 2004 on Capitol. From the Ruda to the Tuda by Field Mob. Field Mob were from Georgia. I'm not positive that they were from Atlanta, but I think they were. I think this was their second album, 2002 on MCA. Sick of Being Lonely, that was the single. But number 2 and number 3, Nothing to Lose and Don't Want No Problems, those ones seem to be the ones I recall being pretty good. Ying Yang Twins, me and my brother. Ying Yang Twins were from Atlanta. And I remember when I first caught wind of these guys, I was like, this is not my thing. Just this kind of crunk, obnoxious, screaming stuff. But somewhere along the way, I gave this album a shot, and I was surprised how much I liked it. This is 2003 on TVT. You got Little John, Trick Daddy, Sammy Sam, Goody Mob on here. And let me take a step back, actually. A lot of these albums are, and the ones I'm going to talk about momentarily, are mostly from Atlanta, from the early 2000s. Definitely all part of the same wave. This was called My Brother and Me. So, Me and My Brother and Me. This was a it's 10 songs. I wouldn't quite say it's an EP, but it was basically an EP of remixes and a couple new songs. You have the Slow Motion by Juvenile with Ying Yang Twins and Wyclef on the remix there. Yeah, this seems to be pretty much all remixes, heavy on the guest appearances, and a bonus DVD, which I can't say I've ever played. Next one up was Ying Yang Twins again, 2005. It's called USA, United State of Atlanta. I didn't listen to this one as much as Me and My Brother, but I did like it. Look at that, you got Adam Levine of Maroon 5 on here. Weird. Youngbloods, Drinking Partners. This is 2003 on Arista. And was gonna say, I'm looking on So So Def, but I guess not. No, they are. So So Def with a bonus DVD. I have the title track, Drinking Partners, What You Looking At, Damn with Lil Jon, Cadillac Pimpin'. I thought this was a great album, and it wasn't just the whole kind of drinking theme they had going on, but you know, back when I was in college and liked to get my drink on as well, I always thought this was a great album to accompany the evening's proceedings, I guess. Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, Kings of Crunk. I had the first album. I can't find it. I'm wondering if I saw that somewhere along the way. Got Knocking Heads Off with Jadakiss and Styles. Rep Your City with E40, Petey Pablo, Bun B and 8Ball. I think that song's also on E40's Grit and Grind. Diamonds with MJG and Bun B. That was a good one. I mean, Lil Jon, the style got old kind of quick, but doesn't mean he didn't have some good ones in there. What was the one after this? I think it was Crunk Juice. First three were all pretty good. And finally, another Atlanta rapper signed to So So Def, Bone Crusher. This album was a hit, but I don't know if he went on to put out another one. And yet another DVD that I never bothered with. Never Scared, that was the big song. But I really liked Grippin' the Grain. And It's Me, Lane to Lane. Those were definitely the standouts on here. Along with actually Peaches and Cream. I like that one. Yeah, a lot of people thought this was kind of a joke, a one and done crunk rapper. But I thought this was a quality release. Don't know if he did anything else. I think that might have been it for him. Probably some guest appearances. And that's it. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.